This attorney has some interesting questions about the American Airlines tragedy. Check it out.
Here are the 3 most troubling things about this American Airlines accident. I'm a catastrophic injury lawyer, and my firm has handled major aviation accidents. The first is about communication and coordination. It's essential that these aircrafts be able to communicate with each other, especially in busy locations such as over DC. We need to examine their ability to communicate with each other, their ability to communicate with air traffic control. We need to know whether or not the American Airlines pilots were aware of the helicopter's presence and vice versa. We also need to know, were they warned about them approaching their airspace? The lack of coordination may have contributed to this accident.
May have?
The second troubling aspect involves regulatory oversight and protocols. Was there a protocol so that the military aircraft wouldn't be in the same airspace as the civilian aircraft at the same time?
There had to have been, or else people would be bumping into each other in the skies all the time.
Was there a protocol that wasn't followed for the American Airlines safety response? There needs to be a deep investigation as to whether or not these protocols are adequate and whether or not they were followed. The third thing we need to look at is whether or not there's any evidence that the military aircraft was operating negligently, whether or not there's any evidence that the American Airlines aircraft was negligently maintained, or their ability to communicate with air traffic control was compromised. This type of event should never happen.
And these are just some of the questions my attorney would be asking in my wrongful death lawsuit.